The book of Tehillim, Psalms 1. Barak is the man that walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the Torah of Yahuah, and in his Torah he meditates day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For Yahuah knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked shall perish. Tehillim 2. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahuah and against his Mashiach, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sits in the heavens shall laugh. Adonai shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Sion. I will declare the decree. Yahuah has said unto me, You are my son, this day have I begotten you. Ask of me, and I shall give you the heathen for your inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for your possession. You shall break them with a rod of iron. You shall dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve Yahuah with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and he perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Barak are all they that put their trust in him. Tehillim 3. Yahuah, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, There is no help for him in Elohim, Selah. But you, O Yahuah, are a shield for me, my glory and the lifter up of my head. I cried unto El Yahuah with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill, Selah. I laid me down and slept. I awoke, for Yahuah sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Yahuah. Save me, O Elohai, for you have smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone. You have broken the teeth of the wicked. Yeshua belongs unto Yahuah. Your blessing is upon your people. Selah. Tehillim 4. Hear me when I call, O Elohai of my righteousness. You have enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? How long will ye love vanity and seek after falsehood? Selah. But know that Yahuah has set apart him that is Kodesh for himself. Yahuah will hear when I call unto him. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still, Selah. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in Yahuah. There be many that say, Who will show us any good? Yahuah, lift up the light of your countenance upon us. You have put gladness in my heart more than in the time that their grain and their wine increased. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep. For you, Yahuah, only make me dwell in safety. Tehillim 5. Give ear to my words, O Yahuah. Consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my Elohim. For unto you will I pray. My voice shall you hear in the morning, O Yahuah. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto you and will look up. For you are not an owl that has pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with you. The foolish shall not stand in your sight. You hate all workers of iniquity. You shall destroy them that speak falsehood. Yahuah will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. But as for me, I will come into your house in the multitude of your mercy, and in your fair will I worship towards your Kodesh temple. Lead me, O Yahuah, in your righteousness because of my enemies. Make your way straight before my face, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy them, O Elohim. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against you. But let all those that put their trust in you rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy because you defend them. Let them also that love your name be joyful in you. For you, Yahuah, will bless the righteous. With favor will you compass him as with a shield. Tehillim 6. O Yahuah, rebuke me not in your anger, neither chasten me in your hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Yahuah, for I am weak. O Yahuah, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore vexed. But you, O Yahuah, how long? Return, O Yahuah, deliver my soul. O save me for your mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of you. In Sheol, who shall give you thanks? I am weary with my groaning. All the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. My eyes consumed because of grief. It waxes old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity. For Yahuah has heard the voice of my weeping. Yahuah has heard my supplication. Yahuah will receive my prayer. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly. Tehillim 7. O Yahuah Elohai, in you do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me and deliver me, lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Yahuah Elohai, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yea, I have delivered him that without cause is my enemy. Let the enemy persecute my soul and take it. Yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth and lay my honor in the dust. Selah. Arise, O Yahuah, in your anger. Lift up yourself because of the rage of my enemies, and awake for me to the judgment that you have commanded. So shall the assembly of the people compass you about. For their sakes, therefore, return you on high. Yahuah shall judge the people. Judge me, O Yahuah, according to my righteousness, and according to my integrity that is in me. O let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous Elohim tries the hearts and minds. My defense is of Elohim, which saves the Yashari in heart. Elohim judges the righteous, and El is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He has bent his bow and made it ready. He has also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordains his arrows against the persecutors. Behold, he travails with iniquity, and has conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and dug it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. I will praise Yahuah according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of Yahuah Elyon. Tehillim 8. O Yahuah Adonai, how excellent is your name in all the earth, who has set your glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings have you ordained strength, because of your enemies, that you might still the enemy and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have ordained, what is man, that you are mindful of him? And the son of Adam, that you visit him? For you have made him a little lower than the Elohim, and have crowned him with glory and honor. You have made him to have dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, yea, and the beasts of the field, the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passes through the paths of the seas. O Yahuah Adonai, how excellent is your name in all the earth. Tehillim 9. I will praise you, O Yahuah, with my whole heart. I will show forth all your marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, O El Elyon. When my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at your presence. For you have maintained my right and my cause. You sat in the throne judging right. You have rebuked the heathen. You have destroyed the wicked. You have put out their name forever and ever. O enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and you have destroyed cities. The memorial is perished with them. But Yahuah shall endure forever. He has prepared his throne for judgment, and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. Yahuah also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Yahuah, have not forsaken them that seek you. Sing praises to Yahuah, which dwells in Sion. Declare among the people his doings. When he makes inquisition for blood, he remembers them. He forgets not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Yahuah. Consider my trouble which I suffer of them that hate me, you that lift me up from the gates of death, that I may show forth all your praise in the gates of the daughter of Sion. I will rejoice in your Yeshua. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. Yahuah is known by the judgment which he executes. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion, Selah. The wicked shall be turned into Sheol, and all the nations that forget Elohim. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Yahuah. Let no man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in your sight. Put them in fear, O Yahuah, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Selah. Tehillim 10. Why stand you afar off, O Yahuah? Why hide yourself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride persecutes the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, and blesses the covetous, whom Yahuah abhors. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Elohim. Elohim is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Your judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffs at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sits in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places he murders the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lies in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lies in wait to catch the poor. He catches the poor when he draws him into his net. He crouches and humbles himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He has said in his heart, Al has forgotten. He hides his face. He will never see it. Arise, O Yahuah, O Al, lift up your hand. Forget not the humble. Wherefore does the wicked contemn Elohim? He has said in his heart, you will not require it. You have seen it, for you behold mischief and spite to requite it with your hand. The poor commits himself unto you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till you find none. Yahuah is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his land. Yahuah, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will prepare their heart. You will cause your ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. Tehillim 11. In Yahuah put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? For lo, the wicked bend their bow. They make ready their arrow upon the string, that they may privily shoot at the Yashari in heart. If the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Yahuah is in his Kodesh temple. Yahuah's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. Yahuah tries the righteous, but the wicked and him that loves violence, his soul hates. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous Yahuah loves righteousness. His countenance beholds the upright. Tehillim 12. Help, Yahuah, for the righteous man ceases, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor. With flattering lips and with a double heart do they speak. Yahuah shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaks proud things, who have said, with our tongue will we prevail, our lips are our own, who is adorned over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Now will I arise, says Yahuah. I will set him in safety from him that puffs at him. The words of Yahuah are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times. You shall guard them, O Yahuah. You shall watch over them from this generation. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. Tehillim 13. How long will you forget me, O Yahuah? Forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Yahuah Elohai. Lighten mine eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say, I have prevailed against him. And those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in your mercy. My heart shall rejoice in your Yeshua. I will sing unto Yahuah, because he has dealt bountifully with me. Tehillim 14. The fool has said in his heart, there is no Yahuah. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that does good. Yahuah looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek Yahuah. They are all gone aside. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that does good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon Yahuah? There were they in great fear, for Yahuah is in the generation of the righteous. You have shamed the counsel of the poor, because Yahuah is his refuge. Oh, that the Yeshua of Yasharel will come out of Sion. When Yahuah brings back the captivity of his people, Yaakov shall rejoice, and Yasharel shall be glad. Tehillim 15. Yahuah, who shall abide in your tabernacle? Who shall dwell in your Kodesh hill? He that walks uprightly, and works righteousness, and speaks the truth in his heart. He that backbites not with his tongue, nor does evil to his neighbor, nor takes up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honors them that fear Yahuah. He that swears to his own hurt and changes not, he that puts not out his money to usury, nor takes reward against the innocent, he that does these things shall never be moved. Tehillim 16. Guard me, O Al, for in you do I put my trust. O my soul, you have said unto Yahuah, you are my Yahuah. My goodness extends not to you, but to the Kodeshim that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their souls shall be multiplied that hasten after another Elohim. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. Yahuah is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. You maintain my lot. The lines have fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. I will Barak Yahuah, who has given me counsel. My mind also instructs me in the night seasons. I have set Yahuah always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore, my heart is glad, and my esteem rejoices. My flesh also shall rest in hope. For you will not leave my soul in Sheol, neither will you suffer your Holy One to see corruption. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Tehillim 17. Hear the right, O Yahuah. Attend unto my cry. Give ear unto my prayer that goes not out of feigned lips. Let my sentence come forth from your presence. Let your eyes behold the things that are equal. You have proved my heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tried me and shall find nothing. I am purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Concerning the works of men, by the word of your lips I have kept me from the paths of the destroyer. Hold up my goings in your cycles, that my footsteps slip not. I have called upon you, for you will hear me. O Al, incline your ear unto me, and hear my speech. Show your marvelous kindness, O you that save by your right hand, them which put their trust in you, from those that rise up against them. Guard me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of your wings, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Yahuah, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is your sword, from men which are in your hand, O Yahuah, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, and whose belly you fill with your hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I will behold your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with your likeness. Tehillim 18. I will love you, O Yahuah, my strength. Yahuah is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my Al, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my Yeshua and my high tower. I will call upon Yahuah, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of wicked men made me afraid. The sorrows of Sheol compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon Yahuah and cried unto my Elohim. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a keruv and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place. His succor round about him were dark waters and thick cloud of the skies. At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. Yahuah also thundered in the heavens, and Al Elyon gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. Yea, he sent his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightnings and discomforted them. Then the channels of waters were seen, and the foundations of the world were discovered at your rebuke, O Yahuah, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils. He sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. The day prevented me in the day of my calamity, but Yahuah was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. Yahuah rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands, has he recompensed me. For I have guarded the ways of Yahuah, and have not wickedly departed from my Elohim. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also upright before him, and I guarded myself from my iniquity. Therefore has Yahuah recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his eyesight. With the merciful, you will show yourself merciful. With an upright man, you will show yourself upright. With the pure, you will show yourself pure. And with the forward, you will show yourself forward. For you will save the afflicted people, but you will bring down high looks. For you will light my candle. Yahuah Elohai will enlighten my darkness. For by you I have run through a troop, and by my Elohim have I leaped over a wall. As for Al, his way is perfect. The word of Yahuah is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is Elohah save Yahuah? Or who is a rock save our Elohim? It is Al that girds me with strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like hinds' feet, and sets me upon my high places. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. You have also given me the shield of your salvation, and your right hand has helped me up, and your gentleness has made me great. You have enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They have fallen under my feet. For you have girded me with strength unto the battle. You have subdued under me those that rose up against me. You have also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto Yahuah, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. You have delivered me from the strivings of the people, and you have made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places. Yahuah lives, and Barak be my rock, and let the Elohim of my Yeshua be exalted. It is Al that avenges me and subdues the people under me. He delivers me from my enemies. Yea, you lift me up above those that rise up against me. You have delivered me from the violent man. Therefore will I give thanks unto you, O Yahuah, among the heathen, and sing praises unto your name. Great deliverance gives he to his king, and shows mercy to his anointed, to David and to his seed forevermore. Tehillim 19. The heavens enumerate the esteem of Al, and the expanse shows his handiwork. Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night shows knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them has he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoices as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the ends of the heavens, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. The Torah of Yahuah is perfect, restoring the soul. The testimony of Yahuah is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of Yahuah are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of Yahuah is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of Yahuah is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of Yahuah are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is your servant warned, and in guarding of them there is great reward. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse me from secret faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Yahuah, my strength and my Redeemer. Tehillim 20. Yahuah, hear you in the day of trouble. The name of the Elohai of Yaakov defend you. Send you help from the sanctuary and strengthen you out of Sion. Remember all your offerings and accept your ascending smoke sacrifice, Selah. Grant you according to your own heart and fulfill all your counsels. We will rejoice in your Yeshua, and in the name of our Elohim will we set up our banners. Yahuah, fulfill all your petitions. Now know I that Yahuah saves his anointed. He will hear him from his Kodesh heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahuah Eloheinu. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save Yahuah. Let the King hear us when we call. Hallelujah, Yahuah.